Tim Gordon with the film Gordon. Mr. Bythewood, how are you, sir?
I'm great. I'm great. Reggie, please. How you doing?
No, no, no. I'm getting to that. This is a part of the lead in. Reggie Rock Bythewood. It's Tim Gordon, your Black Real Award guy. Welcome. I see you are back, sir, with your latest project, Swagger. I was wondering what you've been doing last couple of years, man. Now I've watched it and checked it out, man. Um, why this project and why now?
Um, I mean, I think that this project, really holds a mirror up to society in a very visceral, contemporary way. And one of the things I like to do with my writing process is, get the audience at the edge of their seat, and while they're leaning forward, hit them with the truth. And so what we're doing with Swag is we're bringing you into a world with youth basketball and, arguably the most, exciting game on the planet. But it also just allows us to peel back layers of who these real life people are and what it's like to grow up in America in this day and age.
Now, Kevin Durant's story has been well documented. Here where I'm here in DC, so he grew up, in the shadow from where I am, and we watched this journey, and the fact that he is actually taking it and documenting it, I think is really wonderful and it's great. Um, as I looked at it and checked it out, I see that there are a lot of different aspects. Will you be delving into the AAU aspect of it, or are we going to keep it more or less aligned with his story, and then some of those elements may play into it?
I mean, his story is just a great launching pad for our show. This is not a Kevin Durant biopic, but we pull inspiration from his youth basketball days, and it really is centered in this grassroots youth club basketball world. So that's where the show lives. It lives in that space, and we really look to give a view from every seat in the house, from the players, from the coaches, from the parents, just inhabiting the whole world and really peeling back the layers to see who these people are.
Now, there's some very you have an amazing young cast,
Mhm.
anchored primarily by O'Shea Jackson Jr. Has he, or in your observation, has he been sort of a person who many of the younger cast members who are kind of still finding their footing in the industry, have they used him as some inspiration while you guys are working?
I mean, I think, O'Shea is just naturally a loving human being. He's a practical joker. He's fun. And we do have a lot of young players, in our cast, but I would say that, O'Shea's the biggest kid out of all of them, So it was actually really great process because creating a family dynamic was very important to me. And O'Shea really helped push that forward, and they admired him. Um, they heard his advice, but I think even beyond all that, they laughed a lot with him, and that was just the environment that we had on our set.
Now, Reggie, over the course of your now almost 3 decade career, man, you've worn many hats, man. You've been a screenwriter, a producer, a director. You can develop almost anything you want to do at this point, man. I understand that there's an attraction to this story, not just because of, as you said, Kevin Durant's involvement in it, but the basketball b-ball aspect. I'm anxious to know what other hills or mountains you want to climb in your career. What other aspirations do you have from a storytelling standpoint?
Well, I mean, I think one of the great things now, along with my wife, Gina Prince Bythewood, we have a production company, and so it's really great because we are um, creating projects that we care about and really fostering projects from other people that really have something to say. And I think that's really what this journey is, as an artist, how do I entertain, but also just make the greatest cultural impact that I can? And that's really what I aspire to do. And just going to keep rocking as long as I can.
October 29th, man. Swagger drops, man. Reggie, it's always a pleasure, man, to talk to you, man, and continued success, bro.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You as well.